Nah, nah, no. Yeah. Oh, I can't let him take my soul. Nah, 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 no. Yeah.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk a little bit more about intuitive eating in the lens of human design and how do you actually know what to do, even when you know your authority, even when you know maybe your digestive profiles, and maybe you know too much and you're overthinking things. So let's talk about how to trust the messages that your body is giving you so that you know what to eat, you can eat with confidence, and you can get the results, you can lose the weight, you can have the good digestion that you want and that you deserve for your body. I got a question on Instagram, and if you guys have questions for me related to digestion, bloating, weight loss, human design, health, whatever it is, you can always send me messages and it gives me ideas to respond to you in video form that will help a lot of other people as well. So remember, I'm a manifesting generator, so things come to me and I respond. So I was excited to get this message, and I told this young woman that I would make a video about this because it's something that I've been meaning to talk about anyways, okay? I think the core of her question is talking about if you have a defined sacral, if you are a generator or a manifesting generator. And I've told you guys on different videos that when you're relating to food and knowing and wanting to know what to eat so that you thrive, so that you have a vibrant, healthy body, that you're supposed to trust your gut, right? You're supposed to eat what lights you up. You're supposed to eat what you love, and you're supposed to eat what you lean into and what makes your body like open and excited, right? Okay, that's true. That is still true. That will still always be true. However, you always want to look at what's going on in context. So whenever I'm working with a person, a client, you have to look at where you are right now in your body and in your health and where you want to be, okay? So there's going to be a difference in what you're going to respond to and choose when you are completely content, happy, satisfied, you're at your ideal weight, you have no health issues at all, like everything is great, everything is good, right? The thing is, you probably are going to get to that point by learning to trust yourself and to trust your gut, but also to honor your body and honor your gut. When we're talking about trusting our gut and responding to things that we want to do and want to eat and love to eat, that's the energetic side, okay? So remember, human design. You're human first, your physical body, maybe not first, but you're human, and you have this design, which is your energetic blueprint, how you're exchanging your energy in this life with this world, including food. And you can't just like take one part and ignore the other. Here's my water bottles that I have with me all the time. So this is a human part of you, okay? If you have weight that you want to lose, or you have gut issues, or you have fertility issues, or you have some kind of health issues, then your human body, your humanness needs support, needs love, needs edits to the way that you're eating, to the way that you're intaking things, whether that's thoughts, beliefs, limitations you're holding on to or whatnot, and literal food. If you want to lose weight, it's gonna be harder for you to believe, possibly, I'm gonna dig into this with you, that you can just respond to anything, and even if it's cake, even if it's sugar, right? Even if it's chips and just snacks or whatever all the time. You probably have beliefs about what food is, what food does, what it takes to lose weight. Most likely, you're going to believe that that would be easier if you're eating more whole foods, right? More real foods. And I know this is true from this message because she's questioning herself, and she mentioned that the weight's like not coming off over a really good period of time, like a significant period of time, okay? So if that's happening, it means that you're not changing. It means that you're not making a move. And the move always has to start internally, okay? Now, this might be a funny thing for a health coach to say, but in any situation where you want to lose weight, you have two options, okay? You really only have two options. Option number one is, and you always have to ask yourself this, what do I believe is required for me to lose this weight? Okay? What do you believe is required? Because your mind is operating underneath through your beliefs. That means your subconscious mind, which is 95% of what your life is, the programs you're running, is operating your physical body, okay? That includes, yes, your heart beats without you thinking about it. Your body has digestive processes, but sometimes those get really slowed down, right? And then we need to use food to come back. And that's typically what my methods are, is using food to come back to ourselves. When you believe something, it is the law of your body. If you believe that you need to eat a little cleaner, or to eat a certain way, or to eat more vegetables, or maybe it's not about food for you. Maybe you believe you need to work out a certain amount of time or a certain way in order to lose weight or change your body's shape. But whatever it is, if you hold that belief, you hold this belief in your body, I need to do XYZ in order to lose weight, then you have to do XYZ in order to lose weight. That's option number one, because it's like you aren't believing yourself. You aren't believing yourself, and your beliefs are pushed out into reality. So your body right now is a mass accumulation of the totality of your beliefs around who you are, how you see yourself in relationship to food, to body weight, image stuff, your beliefs about food, your beliefs about health, your beliefs about how things work, all that stuff tangled together. And there you go. It's what you think. It's what you mostly think / it's what you believe is the way that it is about this subject. And this is really important to know when we're talking about human design. And I know you guys are all fascinated with human design and food, but really it's about your beliefs. When your body says, oh, I really want to eat cookies and cake or ice cream, okay, cool. Your gut could like that. Your gut could respond to that. Your gut could be like, yum. However, there is a second part to eat what your gut says yes to that I want to qualify in here, okay? I feel like human design people should say this more loudly, so I'll say it. It's what you desire to eat and what you're that same food thing that you desire, it also makes you feel good. It also benefits your body. It also benefits your wellness, your health, your vitality, your vibrance, okay? Otherwise, you're settling. You're settling. So it has to be a win on the level of, I want this. Yes, I want this. 2, it benefits me. It benefits my body. It benefits my health. It benefits the way that I feel. And so that in the same way also means it doesn't distract, it doesn't take away from the desire that I hold about my health, about how I want to look, about how I want to feel, right? Because otherwise, it's not a complete yes, in my opinion. It's not a complete yes, because the idea behind following your authority in human design and following your intuition is that it's going to lead you to everything that you want in the path of least resistance, right? In the most flow way. If you consume a lot of sugar because you like it and it tastes good, it deters you from what you really want, which is health and feeling good and to lose weight and to fit into your jeans or whatever it is, then it's not the right answer, right? It's not the answer that's going to take you to your outcome, right? And here's really how you know. So I just mentioned that if you don't feel well after eating these foods that your gut says yes to or to, then it should be factored in as probably a no for right now. But it's also how you feel here, okay? So here's where I want to introduce my like grinding clock analogy, okay? So you guys know those like old clocks that would have like the wheels that intertwine and they like just sort of fit together and then they move. This is what it feels like, in my opinion, like when your body is saying no, okay? Now, what does it mean when your body says no? When you are using your authority correctly, it's supposed to be your body says yes, okay? Using your authority. So in this case, it's the sacral. It's the gut. The body says yes. Sometimes that yes feels like it has limitations and conditions and it's held back by something. And that's when it feels like this like grinding clock. It like comes to a halt. But what is that? What is that feeling where you're like, I want it, but like I'm not completely 100% yes, 100%. This is right. I want this. I'm doing this. I'm eating this. And it's going to be good. Okay. What that is it's your body. It's your subconscious mind, okay? Your subconscious mind, that 95% that's running the show of your life, including your health, including your weight, including what you look like, your body is your mind, okay? It's not just your body follows your mind, but your body basically is your mind. 95% or more, that is what it is, okay? So what I'm telling you is, it's your beliefs, it's your programs, it's your assumptions about food, about health that are showing up or limiting what can show up in your health and in your body and in your weight loss. So when you're making a decision about what to eat, I want to eat this cake. Okay, so your gut says yes, but does your whole body say yes? Because I'm guessing not. And to me, what it feels like is like, oh, I want that, but like I know I shouldn't. And I know we're supposed to be like F the shoulds, you know, like just do what you want, but you have to listen to yourself. Otherwise, you're just going to not get there. You're just not going to get there because you can't just overrun this, you guys. You have to work with where you are. If you were like, I want to eat cake, oh yes, I'm eating cake, you would not have a weight issue if it was on board with your subconscious mind, okay? Now this is why we see people, like I even have friends online who are like intuitive eating coaches and they've lost weight by no food changes, no diet changes, just eat whatever you want, okay? The way that they accomplish that is they change their program. They change their subconscious program, okay? But your body is a guidance system. So your body and your intuition, your higher self, it already knows what you believe. It already knows what you've got going on and what is the fastest way for you to get the weight loss you want and the health you want and the body you want with everything that you've got going on in here, okay? Now, anytime that you are working with a health coach, a weight loss program, a heal your gut program, it has to be an identity change. Because otherwise it's just following some actions that somebody else said to do, but you haven't changed. You have to completely change who you say that you are, who you see yourself as, and how you see things in order to hold on to that result forever. Coming back to, what if my gut says eat the cake? Okay, your gut says eat the cake, but does your subconscious mind say eat the cake? Do you feel like I want to, but I don't think I can lose weight when I eat this? That's just your mind telling you, you have a belief that this is not actually in alignment for you to get what you want. And so you have, again, two options. Let me come back to this. You can work with your mind with where you are right now and honor that by saying, I really like cake, I really like ice cream, And I also know that I really want to release this weight. I really want to drop it. I really want this for myself. And because I love myself and because I'm choosing myself right now in this moment, I know that the best decision for me is to eat something differently that I'm on board with, that my mind is on board with, which means your body actually is on board with, because then I'm going to allow myself to see the results that I want, because the bigger part of me isn't saying, no, that's not gonna work. It doesn't mean that you can't ever eat sugar or you can't ever eat cake. It just means you have to be honest with yourself and ask yourself, do I really think that this is of the highest good for my body? Do I really think this is of the highest good for me to lose this weight? And if that's what your focus is and that's what your desire really is, then you want to take a step back when you're making these micro decisions through the day about, do I eat cake right now? Do I eat this food at this restaurant right now? Or do I eat my leafy greens and my cauliflower rice and my wild-caught salmon? Because it's what you can be on board with, because that's what's going to allow you to move the fastest, honestly, okay? So your option is you change your subconscious belief about what you're allowed to eat, or you follow the beliefs that you have and you work with them and you open yourself up to being more open-minded about expanding the kind of foods that you get to eat, or maybe learning about eating healthy foods in a way that you love, right? Which is really my perspective, is that I want to eat these foods because I know how they make me feel. Again, it always is coming back to feeling. So do I feel like I really can do this, or am I like trying to get away with something? That's like my mind. And then my body, like, does my body feel good when I eat sugar? Or does my body feel good when I eat lots and lots of fruits and vegetables and foods that are really true and real from nature, from God? And so if you guys are like watching my channel, what you'll see is you're gonna see my beliefs. But the reason I'm sharing them is not to say you need to believe what I believe, but it's because I believe that my beliefs are very abundant and open and expansive, and they create a frame where you can desire the foods that really are going to fuel your body, and they're really going to make you feel good, and they really are going to make the results you want come very, very quickly. Because again, it's my belief, however, I think this is a higher truth, that these real foods are what our body is intended to be having, you know. Even it depends like where you land on spirituality and food, because I mean, it's definitely true. You can change your belief system to, I can eat whatever I want and be at my ideal weight. But that is your work if that's what you want, okay? If that's what you want and you want to be able to eat chocolate cake morning to night and be skinny, you can do that, but you have to make yourself believe that. You have to program it into your mind to believe that. And to me, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't even like sugar. I want to be free of it, honestly, because it's man-made. It's addictive more than crack cocaine. I do not want to be consuming something more addictive than crack cocaine. It's like a food drug, you know? Again, I'm not judging. If you want that, then do it. But I'm telling you what it does take, okay? So I prefer to make friends with food, to believe in what I eat, to feel that vitality, to feel the ease, to feel the peace, to feel the calmness that comes with my body, and especially my nervous system, from not consuming foods that irritate the gut, that irritate my nerves, that overstimulate me. From there, I really feel that I am getting my intuition, my clear intuition from my higher self, right? And you know what? People have different reasons for living out the way they do things in life on this earth, in this lifetime. And so maybe, you know, the friend that I have online that teaches intuitive eating and eat whatever you want, like, she had a lot of struggles with food and her body. And so her solution was to go more of like just changing the subconscious mind and releasing the resistance around food. And for me, I had infertility, right? And I wanted answers, and I wanted to know how the food worked. I wanted to know how to heal my body naturally. And so that message came to me. And so it just depends what you want, right? If you resonate with, I want to fall in love with my health. I want to fall in love with my body. I want to know food. I want to know the mechanism. I want to know how to take care of myself so I'm always well and I can reverse and heal things and I can effortlessly lose weight and I can, feel good every single day and I don't have to ever be bloated or whatever your thing is, right? That's what my message is. And so when it comes to human design, you still have to take into the very huge account the part of you that is, again, different than me, different than your neighbor, different than your friends, that has certain beliefs around weight loss and food, okay? So I'm excited to talk to you guys a lot more about this, about what your assumptions create about your beliefs and how to change them, about working with yourself and really also working with your body and honoring what it needs as well. To summarize, if you want to lose weight, you either have to change your beliefs that you can just eat the exact way that you are and lose the weight, or you want to ask yourself, what do you need to do? And sometimes it's too extreme and you don't want it, you don't need to be that extreme, or maybe you don't know what to do. And if that's the case, then watch my channel, watch my videos about weight loss, or you can work with me in one of my programs and I'll teach you, I'll show you exactly how, because weight loss through the lens of health is just about waste elimination. It's just about moving things out, getting rid of what doesn't serve you. It's literally about cleansing and eating in a way that you get to cleanse and release a little more every day until you just end up with this light, lean, good feeling body that you're feeding over and over, and you're not limiting your food. It's nothing restrictive. It's not about calorie counting, 0% at all. It's about eating to cleanse, okay? So that's what I know and that's what I live. Let me know if this helped you. Let me know if you have any questions. If you want to work with me, you can check out my Fueled and Focused, Trust Your Gut, or Baby Body Ready right now, and then stay tuned for Breakup and Makeup with Sugar. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Oh, I can't let them take my soul. No. They thinking I'm bluffing, but I promise I do it. That K got a drum like murder and booming.